Having money does not solve all of your problems. Having money solves one of your problems. Having money does not change who you are, it amplifies who you are. So before you came into money, if you were a big, fat Karen, this is Karen, you're going to be a bigger, fatter, more angry, horrible Karen if you have money. Now, a lot of people say that money is the root of all evil. Well, money is not the root of all evil. Money is just a tool. It's a tool that you can use to do good, or it's a tool you can use for the greater good. One of the questions I get asked all the time is, what is the end goal? Why haven't you quit? Why, once you obtain your wealth, why don't you just stop doing what you're doing? Quit working. That's what I would do. I would quit working if I had all this money. Well, first of all, I tried that. I tried quitting working and it did not work out for me. I guess retirement at such a young age was not really that great or conducive to my health. You know, I started jiggling in places where I didn't know I could jiggle. I had a hard time making friends. So I went out and I got myself a job just to keep myself busy and to make new friends. So here's the deal, folks. I'm going to be completely honest with you, and I'm going to say I am the greediest person you will ever meet, but not in the way that you think. So giving to me makes me happy. So the more I give, the more happy it makes me. So I'm greedy in that way. I am greedy in the way that I give. There is nothing that brings me more joy than going to a restaurant and getting a $15 meal and I brought a $100 bill with me, and the waitress gets the rest. And as I'm walking out of the restaurant, the waitress 9 times out of 10 stops me and says, "I think you made a mistake. Here's your change." And then I'm like, "No, it wasn't a mistake." And she's like, no, you gave me $100. It's like, yeah, I did give you a $100 bill to pay for my bill. The rest is yours. And that makes me so happy because it changes lives. I have monthly donations where I give money to the charity of my choice, which is the Animal Rescue Foundation and Hope for Paws. And that's going to continue for the rest of my life because I know that I am saving lives. So when it comes to financial wealth, I reached my goal at age 36 of becoming a millionaire. I'm 39 now. And once your investments make more than the amount of money that you make working a job, you've reached financial independence. Some people have the 4% rule. If I did the 4% rule, I would be living on a really tight budget, and that's not really what I'm looking to do. So my goal is to accumulate as much wealth as humanly possible as I can within myself for everything that I do. And before I die, when I'm older, I hope, I can just walk into the Animal Rescue Foundation and write them a $10 or $15 million check. And hopefully I would be able to save so many lives of the animals that are really close to my heart. And then after I die, my entire estate goes to charity. And this is what drives me. Now, a lot of you may watch Warren Buffett. Warren Buffett has a wife and he's set his finances. He's very old in age. He's in his 90s. And he knows that, statistics say that he doesn't really have that many years left. So he set up his estate for his wife and the rest is going to charity because Warren Buffett is a good man. And I pretty much follow the same rules as Warren Buffett. I invest my money, I accumulate wealth, and no matter how little I live on now, maybe I bring in, with all of my investments combined, let's say I had a great month in the stock market and I made $60,000 in the stock market in 1 month, which has happened. And, I'm only making $5,000 or less off of my jobs, off of YouTube, Patreon, affiliate links, Amazon, my book, which, by the way, I will leave a link to in the description below, How to Live on Almost Nothing. But let's say I make that amount of money and I'm only living on maybe $800 to $1,000 a month. there's still going to be that excess, and that's just going to keep getting invested over and over and over. The 401k, the Roth IRA, the stock options at my job, I'm not getting paid much, and I have to pay for my portion of I have to pay for the portion of my medical benefits, so I'm not really making a lot from my job. But I'm saving all that money because I'm just, at this point, just living my life just like everybody else. The only difference is that I don't have any bills and my income is significantly more than what my bills might be. So there's absolutely nothing wrong with money. Money is just a tool, and there is absolutely nothing wrong with being as greedy as you want, as long as it is for the greater good of mankind, or animal kind in my case. And I guess in closing, you're going to be amplified by the money that you have. So once you do become debt-free and once you do accumulate wealth, don't expect your life to change all that much. If you're a humble person and you don't really like stuff, you're a minimalist, you're still going to be a minimalist who doesn't like stuff. You're just going to have a lot more money to not buy stuff. And so I just wanted to let you guys know, what my long-term goals are, why I continue to do what I do. I love doing YouTube. I love Patreon. I love my job, my job that doesn't even make me any money, but makes me friends, keeps me occupied, keeps me social, and it helps me get away of all the jigglies that I earned in my attempt of retirement. Maybe I'll retire again or try retiring again in 10, 15 years. Who knows? But I've been privileged with the option of having a choice. And I know that a lot of people who have health problems out there, maybe some mental illness, they might not have the same types of privilege or opportunity that I've had in my life. And I'm just doing the best that I can with what I have, and I'm trying to better mankind on my way through life. And I hope that if everyone watching my channel starts to accumulate wealth, and then you become a millionaire and you just keep accumulating, I hope that you will take into consideration to do the same types of things that I've devoted my life to doing, and that is to helping others. And don't forget, folks, if you think that you can or you think that you can't, you are always right. Prepper Princess out.
Rocky, can I kiss it?
Oh, I'm such a little traitor.
Oh, my boy. Who's my mister? Let's turn on the light so people can see how cute you are. I'm surprised you're not taking up the whole bed like you usually do. Oh, poop. So much for that. Oh, there it goes. There it goes. Hi. Hi, Mr. Cutie. You're such a good boy. You're such a good boy. Mommy loves you. Are you sleepy? You do look sleepy. Yeah.